This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Boston Scott on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He may go. DeAndre Swift.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift. 68 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Eagles 7, Seahawks nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Calling a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. No gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a good 3 yards as they convert on 4th and 5. And the drive stays in motion with a nice... Pick up on 4th. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 92 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagle first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
On 2nd down, Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach. All game long, all practice long, every meeting, get the football. That's what they want.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 63 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Eagles 14, Seahawks nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Noah Fant, 73 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down, Eagles.
They'll look to throw here. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 123 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. First down, and they go with Swift again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
And Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
That's complete to his running back, Dallas.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
DJ Dallas.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DatboyTj. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring.
And he's across the chunk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown. 70 yards, and the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Seahawks 21. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Smith. He'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Geno on first down. And completes it again to Metcalf. Well, the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Smith. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Going for the deep ball. And his throw is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. Powers through him. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And quickly they get to the line. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, a run with Dallas. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now Smith going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Geno. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. Now they'll change things up. On 1st and 10, Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
2nd down, here's Hurts. It's Brown. Escapes the defender. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Smith and Jigba in motion right. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over at first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This will be caught by Brown. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, 44 yards.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
From the gun, here's Smith.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
A handoff, Swift running to the left.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. That is caught.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now a toss for Swift left side.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up a throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And Smith, and this throw finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And that's good for another.
Off of play action, here's Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 15.
On 1st down, Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
One last throw here for Smith. That escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on